So the biggest piece of information we should focus on is this right here. This means that their funding was normally distributed with a mean of 3,459 and a standard deviation of 466. That means this variable of scholarships is centered at 3,459. And then it says if the cost of full tuition was 4,200, what percentage of students received a merit scholarship did not receive enough to cover full tuition? So $4,200, if that's how much they got for a scholarship, would be over here, right? So that means the percentage that did not receive enough to cover full tuition is probably pretty high because it's all this area over here. So of the students that received a merit scholarship, the mean amount was 3,459. We're asked to calculate the probability that they did not receive enough to cover full tuition. So this information up here, I don't even think we're going to use because this is just numbers about how many received the merit scholarship. This says what percentage of students who received a merit scholarship. So we're not even considering those that did not receive the scholarship. Okay, so that information I think we're not going to use. I don't see any reason why we would actually. And we want to calculate the percentage that did not receive enough, so anything less than 4,200. So to do that, we just need to calculate a z-score. And a z-score is found by taking the number that you want to convert to a z-score, which is 4,200. You standardize it by subtracting it by the mean. And then you divide it by the standard deviation. And the reason why we want to calculate to a z-score is because we can use a converter to change a z-score to a percentage. So I'm going to do 4,200, subtract 3,459. I hit enter, and then divide 466. Our z-score is about 1.59 here. This is 1.59 for a z-score. Okay, next you want to go to Google and find a z-score to percentage calculator. So z-score to percentile calculator. Let's try the first one that comes up. This one works great. Our z-score was 1.59 roughly. And I want to choose one-sided because look, the area we're trying to find is one-sided. It would be two-sided if you were calculating something called a confidence interval, which we'll do soon. And so it looks like 94.41%, so 0.9441 is the probability of not receiving enough to cover the costs. It says round to the nearest whole percent, so this one rounds down to 94%.